there, and happy Friday. If you're just tuning in this week, then we hope you take a moment to go back and watch our videos from Monday and Wednesday on using LinkedIn for your business. If you're all caught up, thank you. Welcome back to the show. As we mentioned earlier this week, LinkedIn is not like most other social media sites. Focusing primarily on business, tapping into LinkedIn and growing your followers is based more on your professionalism and experience than on pretty cat pictures and fancy quotes.
Today we want to go over a couple of LinkedIn accounts that we think are good examples of using LinkedIn for business. These sites are active, interesting, professional, and offer information that is usable and valuable. These companies post quite regularly with both original content and reposting of other experts.
Yes.
Our first professional LinkedIn page is Forbes Brand Voice. As you can see, they consider themselves a content marketing platform. So here's where you see their About Us. I can see any other people that are in my group that are following, which is Jen, as well as other pages by their company, who's following, and their latest posts. The second page chose for professionalism with great ideas, tips, and tools is the Harvard Business Review. As you can see, their About Us is a little longer with a recent update area. They show their specialties as well as information including company size, industry, direct website, and when it was founded. And like Forbes, you can see their other companies. Same as before, here are their latest posts in chronological order.
So those are both business sites, but let's take a look at how Jen and I use our own profiles and what we do to promote on our pages.
To give you an idea of a personal professional page, we'll show you our own. Here's Jen's, founder and co-owner at Green Rose Marketing LLC. Included, she has her bio, including the things that she does, her highlights, including our connections together, where we work together, and her activity recently. It also shows her previous experience, much like a resume would. Her education, volunteer experience, and featured skills and endorsements by others. Below, she has multiple recommendations, both received and given, and her interests. Similar to Jen is my personal page, but behind I have a personalized background photo. It shows me who's viewed my profile and how many views of my post, my latest post, have been viewed. It shows my school, my activity, my followers, my experience. Just like in Jen's, it is much like a resume. My education, my volunteer experience, featured skills and endorsements, and recommendations, and interests.
As you probably noticed when looking at our profile pages, Melissa and I like to join groups.
We do.
As we mentioned earlier this week, though, do not try to join too many groups, or you will get overwhelmed with the posts and end up bailing out. We made that mistake early on. Choose a few that fit your space and go from there.
There are all kinds of groups that you can join when you're on LinkedIn. You cannot see it all here, but this is the Entrepreneur's Headquarters, Digital Marketing, Small Business Startups, Social Media, Mobile, SEO, SEM Startup Jobs. Quite the name. But here is where we can have a conversation with our group. And here is where jobs are posted, or information is given, all within the same general group. The second page I want to show you is just to show you that there's different options that you can do when you join a group. Just because you are in business doesn't mean that you shouldn't use your past experiences or schools. What you should do is make sure that you are using them. So here, I graduated from the University of Tennessee. So I am a part of the alumni networking group. So here's where I could start a conversation. Here's where opportunities are listed. Great service, a resume review by the UT Career Services for alumni, as well as job fairs and many other informational tools. Groups are a great way to find content in your subject of choice. So here is a social media marketing group. It tells you it has almost 2 million members. Here is where I can start a conversation with that group. And here is where you get your information from. So talking about a content calendar to power your posts, or doing a video blog, small team tool recommendations. I mean, it's all information that is applicable to what Jen and I do.
Now that you've seen a couple of examples of both personal and company profiles, how do you feel about your own page? How do you feel? Have you thought about updating it to better reflect your goals? Or maybe you've never thought about adding groups before? Take some time today or over the weekend to make sure that your profile is up to date with the most recent information so potential clients or companies can see.
And if you'd like to know more about ways to create a professional looking LinkedIn page and you don't know where to start, mention it in the comment area below. And if we receive enough requests, we'll make a step-by-step tutorial on how to create a LinkedIn page you can be proud of.
So there you have it. Another successful week packed with good social media information. Make sure you join us next week as we tackle using Facebook for business. And as always, make sure you are following us on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and Pinterest.
We're everywhere.
Exactly. And look for the bobbleheads in the back.
Please subscribe below before you leave so that you never miss another episode or blooper again.
Bye.
Bye. Please subscribe below if you leave. No. Please subscribe.
Don't leave.
Don't leave us.